Hello, Ariel. It is Tuesday, January 12th. I don't think it's cool that they don't catch fish on Sundays. It's pretty lame. I mean, crazy llama. I'll explain that one in the next video. Remind me, please. So I really enjoyed your video about going to Seattle. I wish I was in Seattle. Well, not the whole time, but I wish I could go there right now and see you and eat those. Did you eat those delicious little donuts? You know, the little tiny ones that they like put in the bags really, really fast, and they come with like sprinkles and sugar, and they just taste delicious, and you can smell them from like all the way in the downstairs part. You should have if you didn't, because they're really good. You need to go back and get them, and then mail me some so I can have some. The art on the walls going home on your bus ride, train ride? What was that? Bus ride? Taxi ride? It was a bus ride, wasn't it? Bus ride was amazing. I love the Northwest. I love the Northwest for that. I guess I'm from Minnesota now. That was really embarrassing. So I realized that my knees right here look really funny when I sit with my legs kind of open like this, because I'm sitting squatting on my pillow in my bed, which is where I make all my videos for some reason. It's also where I do my homework, which I heard is really bad for you, but I always seem to do well. I mean, I'm a good student and I always get my homework in on time, but I guess I should move my knees in or scoot this back. Hold on. There we go. Knees, pants, foot. Okay, maybe I'll just sit like this. I really also enjoyed your, don't want to flash anyone, your book segment, so I decided I would pick 3 books to tell you about. The first one is called The Vampire Shrink by Lydia Hilburn. It's basically just like vampire porn. It's all about sex like your other book. Not worth reading. I'll throw that one. The next one is a gothic novel I picked up in the Amsterdam airport. I almost said the airport of Amsterdam, but that kind of just sounded funny for some reason. The airport in Amsterdam is called The Resurrectionist by James Bradley, as seen here. And I will read you an excerpt from it. Page 17. In our work here, too, we seek out the monstrous and misshapen, those freaks in whom the script of nature does not read true. For in the twisted mirror of their imperfections we might, he thinks, find the image of our own perfection. That's really good. So basically, The Resurrectionist... wrong way. Resurrectionist is just a gothic novel about the early 1900s of anatomy students, in particular this one who has an opium problem and somehow becomes a criminal and gets sent to Australia because that's what they did back then. And it's just like all of a sudden is like a really like technical medical book, and it's really creepy and dark and depressing and talks about his childhood and stuff. And then like 2/3 of the way in just like cuts and like changes drastically, and all of a sudden he's in Australia and you don't know what's going on and why all of a sudden they go from being this really damp, nasty, moldy, dark England to a desert. And then you realize it's Australia, and it makes more sense. So, definitely recommend reading this one. You can pick it up, I don't know where. Got it in the airport, so... I don't know. My next book for you is called The Best of Lady Churchill's Rosebud Wristlets? You know, like bracelets. Unexpected Tales of the Fantastic and Other Odd Musings. So, it's a short stories book. You can tell by the flying this guy that it's going to be interesting. And this little bug guy right here on the back. You see him? Isn't he cute? I think he's really cute. This has a lot of good stories too, a lot of weird sci-fi things, and just a lot of goodness. One of them is called Scotch, an Essay into a Drink. There's another one called Travels with the Snow Queen, Happier Days. The Ichthyosaur writes his friend with an account of the Yeti's birthday party. The Yeti. Like in Vlogbrothers, his wife. This is about the wife's birthday party? Maybe I should read it more. 2 stories. The Well-Dressed Wolf. It has pictures. See? Pictures. Wolf. That's well-dressed. My favorite is called The Rapid Advance of Sorrow. And it's basically a story of apathy, really. I don't know how else to describe it. What was the name of that book you wanted me to read? Because it looked and sounded very interesting. You should give me the name of that book in a comment on that video so I can find it. Yeah. Congratulations on the job getting. Sounds like a lot of work. Where are you working? What did you say? You were a concierge? Is that what you said? So do you work at the school, or do you work at like a restaurant or something? I don't understand that title. Oh. But yeah, this next segment is going to be called Rules. So here they are. Rule number 1. No longer, sorry, I have it written down. How lame is that? See? Right there, it's written down. Number 1. No longer than 5 minutes unless it's a special occasion, like we go somewhere, or it's a birthday, or a project, which I'll get to in a second. Okay? Rule number 2. You must put up a video every other day. So if I put up one Monday, I need to put up one Wednesday, and you Tuesday and Thursday, except for the weekends. But we're including Sundays because it's usually when we see each other. So you'll pick a Sunday. So I'll do this Sunday, and then you'll do the next Sunday, and then on and on we go. Okay? Deal. The third, it's Triceratops. Oh, pause. Okay. We have, in case anyone doesn't know this, we have a worm, a bunny rabbit, hoppy, 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 a triceratops, rawr, and then you have mustache. See? Where's your mustache? Your mustache. See? Oh, mustache. Rule number 3, final rule, is that I think we should give each other assignments. Whether it's a task or, I don't know, make something awesome or go meet someone new or eat something gross. I don't know. Not like punishments, but assignments. And I think we should do one at least once a month, if not like every 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know. And our friends can tell us suggestions if we have any of those on here. I was talking to Maddie about it, and she hadn't even watched any of them. Ouch. I mean, I know boyfriend doesn't watch them, it's only because he's too stubborn and doesn't think it'll be cool, or no, he probably doesn't think that. He's way nicer than that. He probably, I don't know, just thinks it's silly, so he hasn't watched it. But I don't know. I don't think enough of our friends watch it or know about Nuclear Sisters, so I think we need to spread the word a little. Because we're getting a little lonely just talking to ourselves. I mean, I know that's a project, but it would be funny to get someone's input. And the only reason, besides the fact that axolotls are adorable, which were the little salamander guys with the little curly thingies on his head, were in my video, was for Kenny. And I don't think Kenny even watched it, so he doesn't even know they're there. So I should tell him. And yeah, I think that's about it. And I think I'm running out of time. And this is probably way more than 5 minutes, so I've broken the first rule. It was the first rule, right? Yeah, it was the first rule. So please do not punish me. This is just this one time. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye, Ariel.